I thought I would start with just briefly discussing what they're doing, what the maggots are doing with Kilmar Abrego Garcia, lying about him, and just how disgusting they are. By for example, the way well, I saw Senator Van Hollen today in a press conference discussing how he, as he was meeting with Garcia, some operative for the El Salvadorian dictator came, excuse me, came over and put some margaritas on the table and walked away. And of course, one had more liquid in it than the other. And this, of course, was to give the impression that they was just chilling out, drinking margaritas. And this became a meme rampant in the right wing. For example, some maggot tweeted it out. The general, breaking, MS-13 member Kilmar Abrego Garcia spotted sipping margaritas with Senator Van Hollen as El Salvadorian deportation flight intensifies. He's not a MS-13 member, as we know, and these people are shameless. They're not sipping margaritas, but don't let reality interfere with your Putin puppet propaganda. Now, I don't know for sure. Who knows? You know, when you're on Twitter, you might be taking, wasting your time, I should say, arguing with a Russian bot or literally someone sitting in the bowels of the Kremlin, because that's what they do. They make fake accounts, they make bot accounts, and who knows? Maybe join December 2022. Who knows? I do not know. I mean, they're getting very good at masking themselves nowadays. But most of these people, of course, the bots, they don't have real images of themselves. And even if they're real, they wouldn't have they wouldn't put their face on there because they're cowards too. So, but they're just so vile. Don't they ever think about, this is what I always wonder too, do they ever think that if you have to lie, then you're not on the right side of history. You're not on the right side of decency. If you have to continuously lie, then, maybe you should look in the mirror. Know people by the company they keep, of course. If you're in bed with America-hating dictators who are getting off, they're giddy about how they're abusing this man. And if you have to fall back on lies, and it doesn't even matter. Here's the other thing. Even if he was MS-13, which he is not, he deserves due process. That's a hallmark, that's one of the highlights, or that's how you recognize a shining city on the hill, that they are governed by the rule of law, even for the most deplorable of deplorables, like maggots, right? They get their day in court. Right? And I wrote to the guy, maggots are the enemies of decency, dignity, democracy, and humanity. We didn't need another example, but thanks. Truly. And that's why I have to wonder, don't you get tired of being the fascist lickspittle of disgusting wastes of human DNA, of people who hate America, who hate democracy, who are incapable of functioning in democracy? Don't you ever get sick of it? Right? You would think. Do they ever have an epiphany? Or they say, shit, I'm on the wrong side of all of these debates here. Why do I have to lie? If you have to lie, then you're not on the right side, right? I mean, you're not one of the good guys.